Yeah, and next time when you put the ice cream, could you go ahead and put it on the side of me instead of right on my head? Because I get a big giant brain freeze when you put it on my head. Ouch, those hurt. Well, oh, hi there. I didn't see you there. Yeah, they asked me to go ahead and be the host of this series of WFET, but I'm not sure why. I mean, there's episodes of What Is It and a brand new Bible story today, and but all through it we're going to be talking about peace. I mean, what does peace have to do with pie? Yeah, I don't know what peace has to do with pie. I mean, peace, pumpkin pie, but I'm not a pumpkin pie, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, peace and a pie, peace and pie, peace and pie, peace, pie, peace, pie. Well, I don't get it, but maybe you do. So I'll go ahead and think about it a little bit as we watch this episode of WFET. Peace, pie, peace, pie, peace, pie, peace. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show, What Is It? Where people try to guess what it is. The oldest one is in the Drenthe Museum. First cement meant no more trees were used. A submarine is one too. Submarine. It rhymes with coat, or better yet, float. Boat.
Okay, well, it's time for the Bible story now. And we've had different kind of things for the Bible story. We've had animals do it, and we've had stuffed animals, and we've had toys do it. But I'm really excited about this one because I was searching through the internet and I found this guy who posted this on YouTube, and he did his own cartoon, and I thought, it is fantastic. His name is Joe, and so you can go ahead and watch this video. It's about Jesus going across the lake with his disciples, and something pretty amazing happens, and it's a real good story about peace. So let's go ahead and let's watch it now.
Okay, so here's the story. Jesus and his friends were, chilling. They'd been working hard all day, they'd been doing lots of stuff, and they were tired. So anyways, they're on this lake, they have a boat, and Jesus is like, come on, let's go over to the other side, hang out, whatever. So they left this huge crowd of people they were hanging out with, and they got into this boat. And, they were going across the lake, having fun. Jesus, tired after a long day of teaching people, was in the back taking a snooze. So he's back there napping away, and all of a sudden this massive storm comes up. They're on the boat, and the storm's like... And they're all scared out of their minds, because they're all like, we're gonna die! Anyways, so the disciples are on the boat freaking out, because they're afraid they're gonna drown in this massive storm that's going... Meanwhile, Jesus is sitting in the back of the boat, sleeping on a cushion, he's like... And they come up to him, and they're like, Jesus, teacher, don't you care if we drown? And, Jesus got up, yawned, stood up, and he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, Quiet! Be still! Then the wind died down, it was completely calm once again, the storm was entirely gone, and everybody was happy. He said to his disciples, Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith? They were terrified and asked each other, Who is this, that even the wind and the waves obey him? Because they were totally psyched out. They were all, going to drown and die in this massive storm, and all of a sudden, Jesus just, shuts off the weather. And they're all just, totally psyched, because, that's how awesome Jesus is. The end.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking to yourself. If you were in the boat, things would be different, huh? But would they? I mean, the big waves started coming and the lightning and all those things. The disciples had every excuse to be scared. But why shouldn't they have been? I know one reason. Jesus was close by. When Jesus is close to you, you don't have any reason to fear because he's the one who gives peace. Peace is being calm because you know that someone else is watching out for you. Jesus. Everyone turn to your neighbor and say, It's Jesus. That's right. Yeah, that was pretty cool, huh? You should go ahead and check Joe out on YouTube. He's got a couple other cartoons up there. Or maybe you shouldn't because they might be appearing on the show coming up. We're going to go ahead and go on with the show. So let's go.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Banana Peels. I know you might say, why are you so happy today, Banana? Well, because today, Susie's going to take me to the zoo. That's right. I've never been to the zoo before, but she's real excited about it. I know, and I'm just here in this box with these other foods, but they don't talk. So I'll go ahead and say today's Gotta Know It. Are you ready to say it? All right. Everyone go ahead and stand up. Stand up. Tell your neighbor, stand up. Yeah. Hey, you. Yeah, you with the hair? Yeah, that's right, on the second row. I'm talking to you. You better go ahead and stand up now. All right, everyone ready to say it with me real loud? I bet you've never said the Gotta Know It with a banana before. What do you mean you said it with a tomato? It's better with a tomato. No way, we're gonna rock this. Are you ready? Today's Gotta Know It says, peace is having no fear because you know that God is near. Everyone got that? Who said it the loudest? Did the boys? I heard the boys. What do you mean I don't have any ears? I don't, but I heard the boys say it louder. So, boys, you ready to try it? You want to just say it by yourself this time? All right, boys, here it goes. Let's say it all together with the banana. Peace is having no fear because you know that God is near. Girls, your turn? Yeah, girls, I bet you can do the splits. Get it? Banana, split. ahead and say it all together, girls. Ready? It says, peace is having no fear because you know that God is near. How many of you know that God is near? He is. And so we can have no fear of anything because God's there. He's protecting us. He's looking out for us. Let's go ahead and let's say it all together, nice and loud. Who's going to say it loud for me today? All right. You'll join the bunch if you go ahead and say it the loudest today. One more bonus point. Here it goes. It says, peace is having no fear because you know that God is near. Now, I didn't hear all of you say it, so let's go ahead and let's say it nice and loud. Here we go, one more time. For all the points in the whole world? Just kidding. It says, peace is having no fear because you know that God is near. Well, I'll keep you updated on my trip to the zoo, and I'll go ahead and see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Hey, it's time for the memory verse, and they wanted the puppet to do it, but I thought, that puppet can't do anything. I mean, look at its fingers. How is it going to do just the finger thing? Much less think of the verse or the emotions. I mean, come on. What do you... Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I mean, I thought for sure that you kids would rather have me do the memory verse as opposed to the puppet, wouldn't you? Go ahead and say who you'd rather have do the memory verse, Gary or the puppet. Let me hear you. That's right. I knew that most of you were going to say me. So I'll go ahead and do the memory verse, and the puppet will just, I don't know, just kind of stand there. Nice hair, though. Oh, I might have my hair like that. Yeah, the puppet can just stand there, and we're going to go ahead and do the verse today. The verse today is from Isaiah. No, not Isaiah in the class, but Isaiah 26:3. And it goes like this.
You, and we're going to make it the letter U with our arms. You, Lord, give true, we're going to nod our head, peace. Now, I don't like this for peace, but we'll go ahead and use this anyway. So it says, you, the letter U, Lord, give true, we're going to nod our head, true, peace. Okay, let's try that again. Isaiah 26:3. You, Lord, give true peace to those who depend, and for depend, we're going to go ahead and reach out for someone just like a baby might reach out for his mom, who they depend on, who depend on you. We're going to make the letter U again, okay? So let's try that again. It says Isaiah 26:3. You, Lord, give true peace to those who depend on you, because they trust. We're going to put our hands together like this, because they trust you. Okay, let's try it one more time from the top. Isaiah 26:3. And it says, you, Lord, give true peace to those who depend on you, because they trust you. Okay? Let's go ahead and let's take it one more time from the top. It says, everyone ready? Alright, let's try it from the top. Some of you didn't look like you were ready. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's take it from the top. Alright, Isaiah 26:3. You, Lord, give true peace to to those who depend on you because they trust you.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and give the puppet another shot next week, maybe. Not. I'll be here next week. Like a puppet can do the memory verse. Come on, what kind of show is this anyway? All right. We'll see you guys next week. All right, kids. Christmas is coming up. I know you want to buy your parents that new car or new house. Especially you, Jordan. Don't you want to buy your parents a new house or new car or something? I bet you do. So here's a way to get some money. That's right. After I go ahead and explain the rules, there's going to be a question. And if you email me at Gary@FathersHouseChurch.com, we're going to have a $5 winner every week. And then at the end of the series, we're going to put all of those together, and we're going to have a $25 winner. Okay, so go ahead and answer the question. You just email me, or you can just go ahead and really just give me the answer somehow. Some people call me. That's okay too. But you can email me at Gary@FathersHouseChurch.com for this question coming up for $5. Go ahead and everyone turn to your neighbor and say $5. Now, are you ready for the question? Because here it comes right now. Hey, quiet down. Here's the question. Why did the disciples get so afraid when they were on the boat? And what should they have done? Okay, start the music again. Hey kids, Mr. P here. How many of you like pizza? You still liking pineapple on pizza? No, you should get just pepperoni. It's better for you. Well, Mr. P here, and I'm here with the challenge of the week. You ready for the challenge? Go ahead and turn to your neighbor and go ahead and say, I'm ready for pizza. All right, here's the challenge today. The challenge today says, ask someone when they've been at peace. Maybe they've been at peace because everything's working out for them. Maybe they've been at peace at bad times, but everyone has a time that they've been at peace. Your parents, maybe they've had a time of peace. Why don't you ask them this week? Your sister, your brother, maybe they've had a time when they had a time of peace. Go ahead and ask them this week. Your grandpa, your grandma, maybe they had a time when they had a time of peace. Go ahead and ask them. Ask anyone, teachers, friends, ask them when they've been at peace, when everything's seemed to be okay. You know that God gives us peace. It's one of the fruits of the Spirit. Hey, I'm a fruit. Maybe that's just a coincidence, but we're here to talk about peace. Peace is that thing we get, well, you know from the story. I don't have to go over it again. So the challenge this week is ask someone when they've been at peace. You gonna do that this week? Who thinks they can do that? I pity the food who doesn't do that. That's right, and I'm Mr. P, and this is the challenge of the week. Are you ready for I'm So Smart? Here it comes coming up.
I'm so smart.
WFET is sponsored by Peyton's Produce, when only the freshest produce will do.